And the reason that you're going to need to be confident is because there's something that you could win or something that you could lose. And it's the awareness of that. It's the awareness of her sexual value to you, of how much you want her, you want things to work out with her, that can create either a lack of confidence or lots of confidence if you're that guy, but then you probably wouldn't be watching this video. Instead of trying to interact with her as a prize to win or a prize to lose, interact with her like a fucking human. Just get in touch with her humanity and recognize that her humanity and your humanity look an awful lot alike. She's insecure, she's nervous, she wants to look good. She would like very much to have the opportunity to say yes or no to you, not you saying yes or no to her, right? That kind of flip the script reversal, but forget that too. Don't try and flip the script. Instead, try and really be in touch with her humanity and the fact that she and you share this thing where it's a little uncomfortable, it's a little awkward, you don't know each other yet. 2 is get curious about that humanity. Really just start to realize that there's a whole life. It's a long autobiographical book of her entire life before she met you. And get curious about who she is and how she thinks and what she likes and what she hates. Be interested in her as a person to person, and that'll let you do the next thing, which is actually feel love for her humanity. Feel love for the fucking grim, horrible, humiliating, sometimes incredibly painful, and sometimes beautiful and ecstatic journey of what it is to be a human, what it is to be a human in search of romance. The whole thing is such a clusterfuck, and it can be so painful and so beautiful, but really love her for what she's going through that is so much like what you're going through. Love that humanity, and finally, laugh about it. Have a sense of humor about how fucked up it all is, about how the world is so complicated and crazy, and just try and laugh about it and recognize that that's just what's going on here. And when you do these things, what's happening is instead of being in the game that you might win or lose, instead of being a pawn on the chessboard of sexual selection, you actually become the player looking out at the board. You get meta to your own life. You get meta to her life. You get meta to the dance that you're doing together. And you're not trying to manipulate it. You're actually just open and curious and accepting of that shared humanity. And that's what we really mean by the capacity to be yourself and just be cool. You know, if you know a guy who's really good with women, and I know several, a lot of times what they'll say to you is just be cool. And that's really what they mean, be cool. Don't be so wrapped up in the will I win or will I lose, just be cool. And to do that, you really need to feel what's actually going on, which is that she's a human, you know? And she's had a tough life up till now. She's had a great life up till now. Both, just like you've had a tough life up till now, a great life up till now. That's the shared essence of what it is to be a human. And if you do that, I promise you, your interactions with women are going to go great. Not like you're going to get laid every time, because that's not what it's about. It's about getting laid with the women who, you know, you really dig and who really dig you. And it's about how to authentically really be confident with girls. Now, if you want to go a level deeper and you really want to figure out how this applies to you specifically and your little individual specific to you sticking points, then I highly recommend that you check out my self-assessment quiz. This little quiz is going to help me to send you a custom diagnosis of exactly what's going on for you and a quick tip that will powerfully help you, and specifically you, navigate this terrain of having more confidence with women.